Live.
Welcome to Let's Talk MMA.
There we go.
As always,
Welcome
I'm
back.
Brodie,
I'm Colby once again.
and this is the only channel where picks and bets are the same.
Now that all
page.
the adults are here,
Yeah, now the adults
Now
are
that all
here.
the adults are here and we're off the Epstein Island, let's talk about some fights. So we'll wait a few minutes for everyone to crawl back in. So we were talking about the Sean Brady and Joaquin
Phoenix?
Buckley fight. That'd be crazy. Joaquin Buckley fight. But I don't want to have that conversation again. So we're gonna move on to the next Sean, recapping last card. Um, that was crazy. That he did it again. He did it again.
Dude, Strickland.
Absolutely shut down Hamzat. Dude, when Hamzat pulled guard in the second round, that I like.
comments are off.
They're off. Comments are off, Brodie.
Nope, they're on.
Now they're on. Thank you to our administrative director.
The comments are on. We fixed it. We are no longer on kid mode. I don't know what happened. Misinput.
Misinput?
But dude, Strickland.
Dude, he did it. And he did it with one arm. Did it, and he did it with one arm. He had that whole list of injuries. I don't remember what it was, but
Dude.
Separations, tears, rips, bumps, bruises. He did it all.
He beat
with one fucking arm.
The best wrestler in the division, and he beat the best striker in the division with a jab and a teep.
We were watching the fights together, and when I saw Strickland on top of Hamzat for like 2.5 minutes, I felt like it was AI. Like I was like, "What the fuck did you just put on?" I was like, "This is too good. The sacrifices worked."
They really did. They really did.
It worked. It worked. Absolutely crazy. And if anybody tries saying Hamzat got robbed, they're...
Yeah, no, Strickland was the man. Strickland came in clutch. Yeah. Josh Van.
Coping. That's the word I was looking for, coping. Josh Van showed out. Tatsuro Taira looking like the new fucking Asian zombie.
Strickland definitely worked on his takedown defense. Yeah, he did, Anthony. I mean, he had 2 camps to prepare for that. I just thought Shimada wrestling would have been too much, but he did it for the
It's not even like worked on it. It was just he had underrated wrestling. Strickland's always been that guy.
Yeah.
Always been there.
Yeah.
And he just has, we were talking about this earlier, he just has this ability to march you down, and you start throwing at him at a high pace and you can't hit him. And he just slips out of it. And he forces you to slow down and fight at his pace. And it happens every time unless you're Alex Pereira.
Yeah. Or DDP.
Or DDP, who's got his number, yeah.
DDP back in title contention, maybe. That would be cool to see.
Yeah.
What else do we have? So, Volkov Waldo. He wasn't putting his leg up either.
Wait. We didn't talk about Van and Ty.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. Yeah, no, Strickland.
That was
Strickland didn't want... Sorry, Anthony commented he wasn't putting his leg up either. He didn't want to get the leg caught. He didn't want Hamzat to catch it and probably take him down. I mean, smart thinking by Strickland.
Leg kick.
Strickland got really
Zero
high
leg kick.
IQ in there. I almost said HQ. But yeah, Van Tyra. That was... You were right.
Crazy.
You were right. You were 100%.
That was crazy, dude. Van's takedown defense, dude, his get-up ability, his scrambles. Not to take anything away from Tyra, but that's just why I'm so impressed, because it was against Tatsuro Taira. And he broke him early, and then Tatsuro Taira was like reincarnated in the 4th round, and he came out looking really, really, really good. Like, he got a really nice second win. Back and forth exchanges the whole fight. The combinations Van was landing, like those drop down, bam, to the liver, just Tyra was eating them. I think he got flash KO'd in the second or third round. 'Cause I saw a really crazy looking picture of him earlier, like as he hit the ground, and he definitely looked out,
Yeah.
but he was able to get back up, recover, almost made it to a decision. I said this to you earlier, like a few days ago. I feel like if they let the fight continue earlier on, when Tyra was really, really close to being finished, they probably could have let it go on in the fifth round. I feel like that was kind of an early stoppage,
it
but I know accrued
Tyra looked hurt.
damage.
He didn't want to be there. Can we talk about Tyra having some ground control, but like not no ground and pound? Didn't any submission attempts didn't go for none. Like
He couldn't lock in position that well. Van just scrambled too well, and he's gonna you an elite grappler goes position over submission. Because when you're going for those submissions and you're going for the ground and pound, that's when you can get reversed. And he's trying just to gain position and get control, and he couldn't keep it long enough to feel confident in throwing ground and pound. Because he usually does. He usually has ground and pound. He obviously has submissions,
I
but he
had the
just couldn't get locked in place for long enough. Van was too slippery.
Crusher Dominator. I had the KO for Van. Come on now. Didn't expect it to be such a war though. Tyra game AF.
Me too. I said the same thing, man. I was thinking Van KO round two because he usually kind of starts slow, gives up the first round, finds his pace. But I was saying it all week. I thought Van was going to get the KO,
Yeah. Yeah. I was on the Tyra by sub. I thought I haven't seen Van well on the ground enough, and now I know a little bit more of what he's capable of.
which makes me extra excited to see the Pantoja
That's
matchup
gonna be
now.
crazy. That's
Because
gonna be
because
crazy.
my reasoning for it, right, when I first saw the matchup, like what a couple months ago at this point, um, we were watching whatever card together, and immediately we looked at each other. We were like Tetsuro Taira sub,
Yep.
and then I thought about it, and I was like, wait a minute, man. I'm like he. I always say like you can do 12 weeks of training for this, and it doesn't matter. Joshua Van's been training MMA for 6 years, so he's still a sponge in this sport. He doesn't have set habits that he's had for a decade, 2 decades that are not going to end, you know? And he spent a whole camp training to fight the world champion who is known for his grappling and his wrestling. And obviously that fight went how it went. And then he had another like he initially he probably thought it was going to be an immediate rematch. So he starts training for that rematch, and then he's training for Tetsuro Taira, which is the same match. And I was like, I feel like his experience, you become a champion, you get access to better training partners, better this, better that. And I feel like he's going to look better than we've ever seen him. And he did. He looked great. But that's not to take away from Tyra. That was a great fight. That was a great fight. This whole card up and down was fireworks.
Yeah. Um. Volkov Waldo. I thought Waldo could have got it done. He couldn't get through the range. Volkov did really great keeping it on the outside, slipping it away from his punches. Really good job. I mean, I had it scored for Waldo. I thought he won all 3 rounds. I mean, not Waldo, Volkov. I thought Volkov won all 3 rounds. Uh, yeah, it's just sad seeing. I don't know what you do with either of those two now.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking Waldo would be able to crash in and find the chin. Uh, Kind of like how Lewis did, but I know completely different circumstances. Round three, they're both gassed out, but he just could not find his range. Volkov did a really good job of just keeping that 200-inch reach on him
Yeah, he did.
the whole fight.
He did
He had
bloody
a
up.
couple moments.
Yeah, he did bloody up Volkov in round 3 a bit, but it just wasn't
Yeah,
enough.
but no, it was the right decision.
Anthony said, I wanted Waldo KO. I believe Waldo can make a comeback. He can. He definitely can.
Yeah, he's not done. He's
That
not
dude's got
done.
speed
He
and
just
power.
that's just tough to fight. You saw the size difference in there.
Yeah, that was too much height for him to overcome for his first time doing something like that.
There's only so many men in the world you can hire to train with that are that size, you know. And he's just so experienced. Volkov's been around for so long.
And before we get into breaking this card down, King Green taking on Jeremy Stevens.
Oh, how about that, huh? The round one sub makes sense.
It
Makes
does.
sense.
It does.
That was crazy.
Neither of us saw that coming, though. You saw a KO. I saw a decision. You saw a Stevens KO officially.
Yeah, I should have countered it with the. That means Green will probably go for the sub.
But
But regardless, that was crazy. Ateba fighting Ozzy Diaz. Ozzy in between rounds goes, he has no power. He's got no power. I felt it. And then immediately getting flatlined in the second round was really funny.
that was hilarious.
Damn.
That was hilarious. That Anthony says that slam
I think
sub
he
was
was back.
crazy. Yes. The Amosov. When he slammed
Oh,
down
yeah.
Alvarez and just got
Slammed him
that.
into an arm
Yeah,
triangle.
that was insane. Amosov's
That
really
was
good.
30-1. I want to meet the man who beat him. That's crazy.
I want to meet the man who beat Ateba
Yeah, that too.
and ask him why he stopped
I showed
fighting.
Brodie. Right. I showed him. Right. I showed Brodie a video yesterday. Of what's his name, Yaroslav
Yep.
Amosov, whatever. Yeah. Uh, he's from Ukraine. He was in the army there, and he was a Bellator champion before him. When his part of the city was getting bombed, his mother fled their house and buried his Bellator belt under their house, like in a cement basement. He went back and got it, and it's on video. And I was like, dude, how do you bet against this guy? That's crazy.
It's crazy you beat that guy. But let's get into this week's card.
It's very impressive.
We got 3 fights that have been kind of canceled. Jeremiah Wells and Nicholas Dalby. Dalby got injured. I was on Wells in that fight. We had Tommy Gant taking on Trey Ogden. Ogden is injured. I had Gant in that. Then we had Bellato taking on Bukowskis. Bellato withdrew. I thought Bellato was going to beat his ass.
Yeah, I had the same.
But Modestus got a new opponent. Gant got a new opponent. So we still got 13 fights to break down. So let's get into this. If my computer wants to cooperate with me. Anthony says that whole card was great. Yeah, that whole card was crazy.
Yeah, no, that was fireworks, dude. And Strickland winning was just the even if he lost by sub in the first round, that would have been firework card, but that was just a cherry on top.
Reminds me. Oh, I don't know what the hell just happened here. That should come back in a second. That reminds me. The tag team parlay hit. The first one we've done. The first one successful. Jose Ochoa, Pat Sabatini. Both of them got it done by decision. Ochoa's crazy, dude. What the hell happened?
Dude,
here?
I gotta tell you guys, I almost hit a 10,000 to 1 parlay. Ironically, the first thing that sold it was Ateba round 1 KO. He got a minute into round 2, and then I don't care if you believe me or not, because I would have lost it on the first leg. I was gonna put Bobby Green sub, but I put KO, so it would have lost anyways. And then I had Van KO, Miller sub, and Amislav sub. $3 fan cash would have paid out like 38 grand.
What is going
So
on?
our long shots get very close. We haven't hit one that crazy before, but we've hit some crazy long shots before.
I mean, I hit a crazy kind of long shot. I forget the odds on it.
No, I mean we've never hit a 10,000 to 1 is what I mean.
Oh, true.
But we've hit plenty of like. You hit a 860 to 1 or something on that full card that time with Whitaker and RDR.
Yeah, that 5 underdogs that I had. All right, what's going on here?
Well, we know it's Cagliari versus Bannon, right?
Yeah. You want to start breaking down that fight while I try to fix this?
Yeah, so Shauna Bannon got dropped by Pooja Tomar. I feel like that's all I have to say. Um, Nicole Cagliari, not necessarily the best fighter herself. Um, she, if Cagliari gets her down, which should be very, very easy, I feel like she could definitely find the sub. Shauna Bannon, I don't know her record off the top of my head, but has not been good in the UFC. People hyped her up to be this crazy upcoming Irish prospect, and there's just been no sign of that at all in the UFC. Getting dropped by Pusha Tomar is fucked. That's crazy. That's crazy. Pusha's not even in the. I think Pusha got cut from the UFC after that fight. I know she lost, but still, that's the lowest of low competition, and Nicole Cagliari not really fighting the highest of competition herself, but at least we've seen her get. I don't know. I feel like she's had more impressive performances with her submissions and stuff. Live to go to a decision always, but I feel like this is going to be a sloppy fight, and if Cagliari can get her down, she could sub her. I think it's going to be a decision, though. That's my prediction, but I could see the sub.
I actually am on the sub side of things.
Oh, yeah?
Shauna Bannon's terrible.
Yeah.
She is terrible. Like, you're getting. If you look at that Pooja Tomar fight, if you look at it, she was knocked out, and Pooja woke her up with another punch.
Yeah.
If you rewatch that, she was out. If Pooja would have stopped punching, she probably would have won. She didn't. She kept going. Bannon woke up. She locked up an arm. Pooja put herself deeper into it, and Bannon subbed her. Bannon's not. I mean, both these women are at the highest level. Why is this not working? Both these women aren't really the highest level, but yeah, I like the Nicole Cagliari by sub. I think she can get the takedowns. I think she'll have the good control time. Plenty of chances for the submission. If I could have Tapology open, then
Yeah, I can't see nothing on the stream right now. It's all
everything's
black.
black. I don't know why my Windows is not working at all for me. Trying to get this up and going, guys, but everything is just terrible on my end. But Nicole Cagliari, I mean, she has 3 submission wins. Her 2 fights in the UFC were against Ernesta Carricate and Carly Judice. Those are good comp levels. Like, this is a major step down for her. Even though she lost both those fights, I think this is where she wins. And it was a split decision she lost against Ernesta Carricate. It probably could have went either way. I haven't rewatched that fight.
What are the odds on this one? If Bannon's a favorite, that's
Bannon
nuts.
is the underdog at plus 150 as of right now.
Okay, that's fair. That sounds about right.
Dude, everything is not working.
Is it frozen for you, or is it just not popping
It's
up
just
in
not.
OBDAD?
I can't get a window to pop up. All right, so we're both on Nicole Cagliari. You're saying decision?
Yeah.
All right. As I still try to get this fixed, let's work our way through this. Again,
I think she'll definitely have some like deep submission attempts, but maybe not deep. But I don't know. Definitely sub or decision.
Again, I am sorry about this, guys. I'm still trying to get this up and working. Moving up the card, if you want to break this down, we got Daniel Barnez taking on Luis Garule.
Alrighty. I really don't know a whole lot about Perez. I know he lost by submission to what was it, Andre Fili, if I'm remembering right. Luis Garule, I believe he's yet to find a win in the UFC. His last fight, trying to remember, I can't remember who it was against, but it was recent. It was in the last like 2 months. They're staying active. but he's just not super impressive. Like, he just hasn't really been able to put all the pieces together yet. Perez, is he the one training with DC?
No.
I don't really know a whole lot about Perez. I haven't done a lot of research yet for this card. I looked at his record earlier. I saw a couple submissions, couple submission losses and KOs, but I feel like Garule just hasn't really been able to put it together. Maybe I'm wrong, and this ends up being his first win, but as of right now, I'm going to be on Perez. Probably decision again.
Perez by decision. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is another low level to me. I think I'm
Yeah.
going to agree with you on that. Louis Garule cannot get a win inside the UFC. He just can't.
He's about 0-3.
0-3 in the UFC. He got knocked out by Ode Osborne. He lost a decision to Alden Correa in his last fight. And then I think in the fight in between those two, he lost another decision, I believe. Let me just double check because I don't remember the person's name off the top of my head. Oh, Jesus Aguilar. He lost to Jesus Aguilar.
By decision?
By decision. Garule's supposed to have... Garule's got 15-minute cardio. I will say that about him. He has good cardio.
Yeah, no, he definitely doesn't slow down.
It's just...
He has the pieces. He just can't figure it out.
And Barnez's last fight was against Lima. We all know how good Lima is. And Barnez did get finished, but it was in round 3. He got knocked out round 3. But, it's Lima. You expect that from Lima. Oh, this is back up. Sweet. I got it working. Woo, we're good. Yeah, so I like the Barnez call. I like the decision. I don't think Garule is UFC level. Simple call.
Yeah. Break it down a little bit more Friday when I do some more research, but I'm on that for now.
You can't.
You on decision?
Yeah, I'm on decision. Garule's tough. I mean, Correa didn't catch him. Ode caught him, but that was his first fight, and I think it was an early notice for him. And I don't remember exactly. Right.
Ode's too, man. What was it? First round?
Was it what?
What round was it?
I believe it was second round.
Ode's quick.
Yep, round 2 KO by Ode Osborne. So we're both on Barnez here, both on decision. They're damn near pick'ems, but I think Barnez has spotted a little bit better competition. I honestly think Lima beats Correa. And Correa's a good fighter. Moving up the card, we have another women's fight.
Woo.
We got Elise Ardeline taking on Polyana Viana.
Fuck Polyana Viana.
Don't, just be careful of words. We're on YouTube.
No, don't worry. I'm not going to say what I said earlier. But what I will say is Polyana Viana allegedly accused Alex Pereira of doing something to her that she didn't want him to do. But it happened to be after he got the championship belt. And after they broke up, a week later, she comes out and starts saying this stuff. I don't like that. I got a bias against her because of that. And I always hope she loses. And I think she loses again here. But what do you got for this?
I wish my computer would work a little bit better so I could pull this up. So I'll go back to my phone for this one. I don't like Polyana Viana for the same reason. But. But. If we're talking about if she can win the fight, She can. Her last 3 fights were against great competition. And Ardeline is beating Rayon Dos Santos, Montserrat Ruiz.
She's winning though.
Yeah, but she's also lost to Shauna Bannon, who we just said is terrible.
That's fair, but when was that?
A year and 9 months ago. Now Ardeline is on a 2-fight win streak, but she's fighting nobodies. Viana, on the other hand, her last fight was against Jacqueline Armorim. Before that, she fought Jilliana Robertson. Before that, she fought Yasmin Lucindo. Like, those are good comps. Oh, the page is going to crash again. So, I guess it's a biased pick because I want Ardeline to beat her, to just destroy her.
Ardeline by sub.
But, dude, Viana's been working with Chiesa's head coach. Chiesa says he knows her game plan, and if she implements it, you'll see a new side of her you've never seen before. And I don't know. Officially, I'm going to take Ardeline to get a decision win.
Ardeline sub.
You're going Ardeline by sub. You know what? She's been finished in all of her fights, hasn't she? Subbed by Amarim, KO'd by Robertson. Subbed by Lucindo. You know what? I'll take a KO. I'll go KO. Ardeline by KO.
All right.
Dude, does Tapology just not want to work for me today? Or is my computer just... Okay. Alright, moving up the card. Andre Petroski taking on Cody Brundage.
Brundage KO. Brundage KO first round. Brundage is knocking his fucking jaw off his face. I'm telling you it's coming. But all right. Let me be honest. Petroski could absolutely wet blanket him here to a decision, but it's not happening. Cody Brundage is going to spin his jaw 720 degrees around his head. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, he almost knocked out Cam Rouston in his last fight. He was piecing Cam Rouston up. You doubted Cam Rouston. You saw what he came out and did in his last fight. He looked like fire. He looked really good. Brundage is knocking him out. I'm telling you. Brundage is going to knock out Petroski in the first round. Big. And down goes Petroski. Oh, shit. Cody Brundage 1-1-1-1-1-1 in his last 5. This is crazy. 1-1-1-1-1. I'm telling you.
Petroski.
He's going to be the first fighter to ever do it. 1-1-1-1-1. And 1-1.
Petroski is going to sub him.
Maybe.
Cody Brundage needs that confidence in there. Once that confidence breaks, he never gets it back in a fight. He never gets it back.
This is the only time I've ever picked Cody Brundage to win a fight. And it's because of how good he looked in the first round against Cam Rouston. This goes out of the first round, he loses. 100% he loses if this goes out of the first round. But I'm telling you, man, I think he's gonna come out and fucking blast Petroski.
I don't think he is.
We'll see. I'm not blind to the sub. I'm not stupid. I've been watching this sport for 20 years, but I got a feeling deep